Hi. Just wanted to come on and give a little update. Rihanna and I had the most memorable and needed girls' day at Tessa and Scott's ice show with all the Stoico. Oh my gosh. Blast from the past. And we are both like Rihanna keeps on talking about it. I can see the sparkle in her eye and how she she was the one who noticed that, oh my gosh, mummy, like you heard in the last video, the noises and the lights, and I wasn't in severe pain. Literally 2 weeks ago, I would not have been able to go to that show. So that day was just meant to be, that I was able to enjoy an ice show with music and with lights, because most of the time my blinds are closed and it's silent in my house, and it's been like that for a really long time, which isn't me, and my daughter knows that. For instance, we went to get our nails done a few months back together, and the salon that we had gone to, the music was loud. And by loud, it wasn't that loud, but for me, it was extremely loud, which I ended up being physically sick, like nauseous. Rihanna was sitting beside me holding my hand as I was shaking um, and twitching from the noise and stimulation, and I literally could not handle a pedicure with a little bit of music. So the fact that I just went to a skating show, um, and that she noticed, Mom, you were singing and dancing, and I was, and and I got to enjoy it with her, and she got to see the glimpse of Mummy again. That I'm living off of. So these last couple days have been healing days, which means I have not left my bed, but that's okay because I'm still living off of the positive of a couple days ago, and that's okay for our bodies. So with chronic illnesses, we get glimpses of days here and there, especially with stem cell. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, and this is an honest and 100% fact, if I did not go to stem cell, and I'm not going to cry, I would not be this person today at all. Not even close. I was going down, down, down fast. I remember counting 43 days until I went to stem cell, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to survive that long. And that is the honest truth about how my body was shutting down months ago, just a few months ago before I went to stem cell. Am I healed? Am I 100% better? Far from it. However, I have glimpses of health, and I can feel healing in my body and in my brain. My daughter can see it. So even if I take a step forward and I get to go to a skating show and enjoy it, and it was amazing, if I have to take a few steps backwards for a few days and let my body rest and just work through the pain and of the healing and my heart, the severe heart pain that I get, that's my body healing. And because I have that mindset of this is my body healing and not regressing, that's what's keeping me going forward. Because a lot of times with this type of treatment, we do get a lot of dark, scary days of healing, which makes us feel like, oh no, we're going backwards. Like I'm not getting better. And if our minds aren't in that mindset of, no, this is supposed to happen. I'm supposed to feel this pain. I have to feel this pain in order for this terrifying, debilitating disease to get out of my body. It needs to hurt me to get out. And I'm okay with that because I can feel and I'm noticing and I'm tracking these little, huge, awesome milestones that are slowly happening. So even on those days of healing, I have to allow my brain and allow my body and allow healing. My angel, his name's Augie from California. I would say, and I hope I'm not overestimating in case he's watching, but I would say he is late 60s, and it doesn't matter how old, early 70s, but he is an angel, and we text every day, and he's the one who told me. He says, Melissa, you are the master of your body. You are the master of your healing. You and God, and that's my belief. So whatever your belief is, whether it's the universe, whatever your ethnicity is, mine's God. So he told me yesterday, because I sent him that picture where you can see the health coming into my eyes. And he says, before you go to bed, you tell yourself a positive. When you wake up, first thing you do, you tell yourself a positive. And you tell your body that you can heal. Because our brains are so powerful. And I know that. And he has been this huge inspiration in my life. I met him my first day at when we landed in LA, and he is battling his own illnesses, terrible illness, and he just had this soul and this spirit and this outlook on life that is true, but we have to believe it, and we have to truly, deeply know that we are in charge of our healing. Even if that means pain, even if that means suffering, if we tell ourselves, I can do this, I can heal, I feel my body healing, instead of feeling the pain, instead of feeling my excruciating shoulder today. I must have done a little bit of fist pumping or something at the ice show because it's a little sore today. But you tell yourself, I can do it. I will heal. I will be back to my life one day. It just takes time, and we have to be patient with this illness. And stem cell, if I did not have the blessing of that program, I'm not crying today because I'm staying positive. I want to inspire. I want to try and work through what I'm going through and say it in a way of we got this, because I don't want my illness taking over my life, and neither do you. Anybody who's battling any sort of illness, we can't let that illness take over our lives and our love and our happiness, because then that illness is winning, and we're fighters. And fighters don't let other things win, like an illness. So we really need to work on our brains. This is hilarious. Rihanna was looking through Scholastic, like from school, and there was a book, and it's called The Brain Book. She goes, Mommy, you need this book. It's all about brains. She knows that I love brains. That's because I always tell them, we need to train our brain constantly. We need to train our brain. Trust me, I've been tested to the max about my brain. My brain wanted to go to the left, which I would call the negative. However, my brain loves going to the right, and I just have to make sure I'm always training it to go that way, to the positive. So my positive is, I'm blessed with all of you. I'm blessed to have that day of health with Rihanna, and she deserved to see Mommy that day. And I didn't even, it was just a natural, amazing day. And every day that I have to heal after that, I'm okay with, because I got that glimpse of health, that day of health. That's a day I haven't had in years. Literally, I would not have been able to physically, visually, auditory, anything, I would not have been able to go to that amazing show. And Rihanna witnessing it firsthand makes my heart smile, and it makes me want to persevere, and it makes me want to continue this journey in the most positive way that I can, even though this illness is a very dark, lonely, debilitating illness. If that's all that I think about, that's the way I'm going to go. But if I just think about me and how these little teeny weeny winces of health or a little spurt of energy that I haven't felt in years, or just being awake, like that's progress. And I always have to keep on reminding myself about that. And we all do. We have to give ourselves credit for the things that maybe we didn't do last week. Like I said the one time, I did a load of laundry. That's how excited I was about a load of laundry. That was a few weeks ago. Now I just went to a skating show. That's exciting. That's even huge, humongous. Like, what? Awesome. Would I be able to go to a skating show again today? Probably not. But that's okay, because I was able to go the day that we had to. As for today, I'm going to lay here cozy in my bed, wait for my loving family to come home, because they're the best part of my day. Because there are lots of days where I don't get sadly out of my bed, or that I can't physically do things. There are days that I get debilitated. There are days still, obviously, and you have to know about those days. It's not like I'm just getting better. I am getting better, but there are definite hard days. But those days I'm not coming on and expressing, because I want you to see a little bit of light at the end of your tunnel. So I want you to know that I am human, and that I am in pain, and that I am fighting, and that I am working on my brain and my body 24/7, detox baths, castor oil packs on my stomach, lymphatic systems, naturopath. Literally the only time I leave my house is to go to an appointment. And I'm very fortunate for the places that I go, because they're just amazing and have become my family. But there's a lot of work to be done in order to heal. And that's the reality of chronic illness. And we are going to have terrible days. Plain and simple. But we have to celebrate. And like my one friend said, if you get a good day, you scream it from the rooftops. Today was my day. Today was my day. Like, that is huge, and that is amazing to be able to say, today was my day, because I've had so many days where my life has been taken, and I am just here, but not here. And that is not who I am. I am a very energized running, boop, 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 bouncing here, there, doing this, that, woo, 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 never stop. So it's okay if our illness takes us down sometimes, but let's just remember we are stronger than that. We're going to fight for what we have, which is our lives and our bodies and our brains. But we can't give up, and we cannot let our illnesses take us over, because then we're the ones losing. We don't want to lose against an illness. We want to fight that illness, and we want to win. That's what we want to do. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you could find a positive edit today that you're like, oh my gosh, totally awesome. That wasn't yesterday, that's today. Whether if it's with your kids or with your family or with yourself, an independent goal, give yourself credit. Make yourself feel good. We're all so busy with everything that we have to do that we forget to say, hey, I'm a good mom. you know, I know that I do great things because I know sometimes we're super hard on ourselves. That would be me. But we have to also go the other way and appreciate ourselves because that's what's going to make us who we are. And that's what is going to, that's what other people are going to see too. Is the true you. And we want nothing but to be the best people we can be for ourselves, for our families, for our time on this beautiful earth. Let's have the best lives we can have, no matter what. We're all dealt with a deck of, we're all dealt with a hand of cards. I'll say, no loved playing cards. We never know what's gonna be in those 5 cards that we get. But either way, each card means something. And if we take each card and turn it into something that we want or we need or we want to work on, then it's in our hands. Instead of letting those cards take over. Oh no, I was dealt this hand. How am I gonna continue my life with this hand of cards that I was dealt with? So we can go one way or we can go the other. And I know that there are a billion times worse situations than what I'm in, and I can't imagine being dealt that hand of cards. But just know that there's hope, and know that you have the ability to implement light into your life. And I know with my hand, my deck of cards that I was dealt with, I'm gonna conquer each one to the best of my ability. No matter how hard, no matter how painful, I will heal. And I will be the mom that I've always loved to be, the active, little bit cray-cray mama. How fun is life when you get to have fun? Way more fun. I don't know about you guys, but we like to bust a move. We like to laugh. I like to play Uno here and there. This is a video that I wasn't expecting on doing, and it ended up being very, very long, and I have no idea ever what I'm gonna say, and I don't rewatch my videos, so I hope it made sense to you. And literally as we speak, the clouds are clearing, the sun is coming out, and it was just a tsunami out here. Like literally, it was complete rain, wind, and now that beautiful sun that was behind those dark clouds is coming out. And it can do that for you anytime you ask it to. You just have to believe.